When Marissa Clark was fired, it wasn't behind closed doors. It happened right in front of the entire marketing department at Western and Hall. Her boss, Gregory Shaw, didn't even let her gather her belongings before security was called. "Pack it later," he barked. "We need your desk free by noon. You're a distraction." The room fell silent after the laughter and pitying glances. Everyone knew she was being thrown under the bus for a failed campaign that wasn't even her fault. As she stood there, humiliated and numb, an unlikely figure appeared. The janitor, Mr. Ellis. The old man, with more keys than anyone could count, stopped and handed her a small brass key. No words, just, "It's time." The key unlocked the storage room on the 12th floor, a forgotten place since the company downsized. Inside, she found dust, old furniture, boxes of discarded ideas, and a whiteboard with her own scribbles from a late-night brainstorming session months ago. Her Phoenix pitch. The one Greg had stolen, tweaked, and then failed with. Her heart pounded as she stared at the board. She had proof, her original notes, her sketches, even voice memos on her old work tablet buried in one of the boxes. It was all there. She wasn't just fired, she was robbed. 6 months later, Marissa Clark stood as the receptionist at Vanguard Ventures, her smile knowing and confident. "They're expecting you," she said as she led clients into the boardroom. Now dressed in a sleek gray power suit, her heels clicking with authority, Marissa had transformed. Behind her, the screen flashed the logo of her new startup, Phoenix Rising Media. The room applauded as she walked in. She had used her severance, maxed out credit cards, and drained her savings to build her own company from scratch. With the original Phoenix campaign refined and reborn, she landed massive clients who had left Western and Hall after Greg's disastrous handling. Her revenge wasn't loud. It was strategic. She bought out Western and Hall's biggest rival first. Then, she bought Western and Hall. Greg was still sitting in his corner office when she walked in. "Marissa," he blinked, confused. "No, Mr. Shaw," she said with a cold smile. "Miss Clark, CEO of Vanguard Phoenix Group, effective immediately. You're relieved of your duties." He laughed at first, until he saw the paperwork. Then he stopped. "Security will help you out," she added, just as 2 guards appeared at the door. "Pack it later if you'd like. We need your desk free by noon." As she turned to leave, her heels clicked just like the sound of his laughter once did. That evening, she found Mr. Ellis still mopping the old storage room, still quiet. "I kept the key," she said, holding it up. He smiled and nodded. "Told you it was time." "What made you give it to me?" she asked. "You were the only one who ever saw me," he said. "Said good morning. Asked about my day. People like you, they don't stay down for long." And from grass to grace, Marissa Clark didn't just rise. She set the whole damn forest on fire and built a kingdom from the ashes.